Hey, how you doing, folks? It's Rich Guz, and you're at Hard Knock News. Well, guys, I hope everyone had a great 4th of July. And seeing some of those videos that came out the day after in some of these very liberal Democrat cities was just amazing to watch. And Trump's speech, guys, all right, at Mount Rushmore was very inspirational and was very telling as far as if you're paying attention to words and everything else. He's on top of these people that have corrupted our country. He's on top of this, guys. And I do believe that we are going to see so many people go down once it starts rolling. You know, I know a lot of us want everything to be done now. We're like, Americans are we want now. Okay, we have to have that now. And if we don't have it now, we all get kind of pissy and moany and everything else, all right? But patience, man. You know, when you're going after these type of people, man, you got to make sure that your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed, and that you have what you need to open up the eyes on all the naysayers, okay? You know, I believe there are more people awake like me and you guys than they are. I mean, they're trying to put out that they are the majority and we're the minority. I mean, if you watch any news network, including Fox, it's always a bad thing for a patriotic American citizen. It's always, you know, gloom and doom, right? But if you pay attention to the right places and you get your news from truth people, you'll find out that there's a lot going on that's actually pretty good for us all. Like for instance, all the silver that's been put into our hands. Do a little research on the amount of silver that just miraculously showed up and is now under our control. It's pretty sweet when you start looking into the silver and the gold. It tells you that something's getting ready to pop. Something's going to happen with our economy. We all know it's going kind of south right now, but we're headed back up there, all right? But in my personal opinion, I believe the only way we're going to freaking get through this, guys, is by uprooting the whole system. And to have our currency now back to a gold and silver and precious metals would be an awesome thing to see. And I suspect that we may see something like that happen in the near future. You know, it's very vital we re-elect President Trump. And, you know, I know we all want to see arrests, and we want them now. And we don't understand why people like Hillary Clinton and Brennan and Shifty Schiff and all these creatures are able to still walk and breathe freer. I know it sucks, man. But, you know, if you want to sell this to the 40%, 45% of the population that's still asleep and still believes everything that they're told, well, you know, you got to remember, you got to try to wake these people up as well. And getting to that, I think that's where this Maxwell lady is probably going to be one of the biggest hands played. I believe that this lady Maxwell, whom they said that they arrested up in New Hampshire, I believe they knew where she was. They put her there. She was there for a long time. She made a plea deal. They were just waiting for the right time to get her out in the public as far as being arrested. I think she's definitely going to turn, turn evidence. And I do believe video evidence is something that she holds on many players. You know, so if you could start showing some of these sick video files that they probably have on a lot of people like Shifty Schiff, Bob Mueller, just the whole gauntlet, Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, you know, everything that was happening on Epstein Island was supposed to be basically being captured by this Ghislaine Maxwell. She was basically Epstein's handler. There's a lot of conspiracies flying around about Epstein. Could he have been a spy? Could he have been a good guy? Who knows? But the Ghislaine Maxwell, she goes back to the Mossad. Her father was a Mossad agent. Her whole history, man, has to do with a bunch of sick shit. So I believe for this lady to cut a deal, she's going to have some really great goods on a lot of these. I mean, look, Prince Philip, man, they want to talk to Prince Philip. What do you think they want to talk to Prince Philip over, right? The dude's a scumbag, man. I mean, these idiots have done the most sickest things you can imagine to our children. And it's got to end, man. All right, this is no longer left or right, guys. This is about good and evil, and you got to freaking wake up and smell the coffee and put your damn support behind President Trump. Okay, if there's anyone that's doing any good, he may not like how he's doing things or how slow things are going, or what what you perceive as whatever. Okay, who else are you going to elect in this country right now? What are you going to do? You're going to vote Democrat? That's definitely not going to happen. And what are you going to do? Elect a rapper now? I mean, come on. Sit back and remember, President Trump has pissed off these people for a reason. President Trump has done he's done an awful lot of good for our country. And, a lot of you don't want to admit the good that he's done. You just hate the guy for everything you're being told about him. And you got to remember that every news outlet, even Fox News, they have been talking so much shit about President Trump for the past 4 years now that it's just unbelievable. The sickest shit that's ever been said has been said about Donald Trump. This guy's a warrior, a patriot, and a president that will go down in history. And don't ever think you're not on the right side of history, guys. I feel very comfortable in saying that I am on the right fight in this. We all are. It's an information war. You can no longer keep your mouth shut. When you don't feel like, you're going to sit there and take something, if you don't want to walk into a store without a mask on, damn it, it's time to take those masks off and start saying no. Pushing back is the only way we're going to get through this. And we have to show our support. All right, guys? So I'm trying to go to the Trump rally up in New Hampshire. And if I do go, I want to take a couple different little videos up there. What do you guys think about that? Would you like to see some videos from a Trump rally or outside the Trump rally? I'm not promising anything, guys, but I'm trying to get that going right now. So say a prayer that I make that happen. But anyways, guys, keep hope alive and put your damn support behind President Trump. He's the greatest president this country has seen. History's gonna tell you that all day long. All right, guys, love you.